in Bogota. Woo! And it's time for Bingo is Life. Episode 707,
yeah, at least.
I'm Jay Zare, back from the dead.
Welcome back, Jay.
Joined by the Howdy Show brothers in the matching Bingo is Life t-shirts.
Thing one, thing two.
Thing one, Christopher thing one, Michael
Wait,
thing
did you
two.
say Bing 1 and Bing 2?
Bing 1 and Bing 2. We have a guest, a special. Well, first we have Mom Shackles over here.
Hello.
She was rocking some kind of inflatable witch outfit for the
It was
festivities.
Again, I was a little bloated.
And we have special guests in the Silent Dave and Silent Aaron chair.
Nice.
Happy birthday, Aaron. She's a
Libra?
She's a Libra.
That was like a week ago.
That was last week.
That was the last show we
We're
did.
still celebrating.
Feels like
Happy
yesterday.
birthday, anyways.
How's the bingo go?
Okay, so there are some nights when you really have to work a crowd.
Yeah.
Tonight we had to work the
It
crowd.
looked like a crowd you needed to work.
Yeah, we had to work with them. But we got them on board. We said, get on board. And they did. And they did.
I'm really thankful for Tom.
Yeah, Tom won. And Tom too.
Yeah, Tom 1 and Tom 2.
They it was fun. By the end we had it felt special.
I need to bring my new dog Trixie down here. She'd increase the volume level for you.
Yeah.
She likes to bark, does
She
she?
loves to bark. She's got one of those barks that'll break glass.
Speaking of barking, did you guys, anybody go see a Literate Light of the last 3 nights?
I did.
Yeah.
You did?
I was there
Fantastic.
on Friday.
Oh, that was I went Thursday and Saturday. So how was Friday?
Friday was great.
Yeah.
Friday was the night with Shagwolf, right?
Yeah, they were so
I
good.
saw the picture. You took the kids.
I took the kids. It was so much
There were
fun.
a good
Oh my
number of
gosh.
teenagers there.
Yeah, well, they had a great time, and I mean, honest,
good.
dude, that band, so much fun and so freaking wholesome, even in the midst of all the moshing and the like.
There's moshing and an illiterate lake.
At one point, I heard Jeff Gorman go.
Bunny.
He goes, "Holy crap!" And I thought,
And that was as edgy as it got right there.
But I mean, no, they are edgy in some.
Oh, they're
form.
so
I
good.
mean,
They're so
but their music is phenomenal,
He lives
and their
in-
show is just killer.
Yeah.
Jeff, does he live in town?
He does.
I saw him at Costco. the
Yeah,
other day.
no, he lives here in Harrisonburg. He's and then Jake lives in Richmond.
Breaking news: Jay saw someone he knows at Costco.
Costco.
Whoa!
Do you remember what aisle?
What?
You remember the aisle you saw him in?
It was right there before the self checkout.
Yeah.
You're that guy.
That's the snack.
The nuts
That's where all
and
the
the
snacks
snack.
are.
You're that
Just
guy that
hangs
stands
there.
around and has a conversation by the self-checkout line.
He stood out because
Yep.
he was under the age of 65.
Breaking news: Jeff Gorman uses self-checkout.
No, he wasn't going through.
Oh, he wasn't
self-checkout.
going through. Oh, he wasn't going through the self-checkout. Okay.
Breaking news: Jeff Gorman got a soda. Dun, dun, dun. What else did he
mixed
have?
the fountain drinks together.
Jeff Gorman, if you're listening to this right now, please be on our podcast.
That's right.
Please
We
do not
do.
sue us for slander.
And on the other hand, it could have been somebody who wasn't Jeff Gorman.
Oh.
Because I've been sick and I'm old.
Oh.
Breaking news:
Yeah. Jay's still
Jay
old.
misidentifies someone at Costco.
It was, hold on. The funny thing, it was the Duke dog. I don't know how he did that. So it was the Duke dog. the whole
Starts talking
time.
to complete strangers. Are you a Mennonite by any chance?
I do. Speaking of, we'll tell that story later.
Have you heard the word of our Lord and Savior, Mennonite Jesus? Mennonite Jesus.
Hey,
Hey,
what's up,
guys.
Mom Shackles?
Oh my gosh, I had 3 days of rest.
Did you really?
Nice.
Yeah,
Sort of
and I
like-
rolled the tomb door, which was a ball of rock back.
Yeah.
Wow.
And became less able to speak coherently, but a little bit bushier. And hey, we've got a great set of guests tonight. It's one of those what we like to call power couples. I wouldn't know that I wouldn't want to say they're a Harrisonburg power couple because they're recently new to the town. And they are
They're in Harrisonburg.
They are, and they're well traveled, and they seem to have come to roost here for a little while. So, I mean, they're definitely a power couple of Harrisonburg because every time I encounter these two, it's like this sun is out at night. Like they're a very bright couple. They give me hope for.
Gotcha. We're all wearing
humanity.
sunglasses right now.
Yeah. I mean, it's raining outside, but right here, there's just a beam of sunlight. Maybe it's the California ness of them.
Just don't make direct eye contact.
Don't. You need sunglasses.
It's probably gonna be okay.
But I met these folks when Dean.
Hi.
I need a verb.
Introduce
Give me a
them
verb.
first.
When Dean auditioned for improv
Yeah.
and joined our team. And
Okay.
so this is Dean Suttles.
Yeah.
And then I met his sweet, wonderful wife, Katie, who stands on her own two legs and is
That's right.
quite the woman. But I can never remember her last name, so I have her programmed in my phone as Katie Not So Subtle. Katie, what's your real last name?
My real last name is McAnally.
McAnally.
She's Irish.
Yeah, I'm Irish.
Very
yes.
cool.
So here we have Dean Suttles and Katie McAnally.
Welcome aboard. Welcome.
All right, this is awesome.
you.
So you are a part of her improv team.
I am.
And
yeah.
but how did you guys land in Harrisonburg? What
I'm
brings
gonna pass
you?
that torch to her.
Okay.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, what part do you want me to start?
Should
we wind it all the way back?
I like the part where you talk about the van and meeting
Okay.
each other.
We'll get there.
And
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
I think that was what we were talking about before we started recording, and I was like,
Yeah.
bub, 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 bub.
We made
This is
love in
good
Orange
stuff.
County van.
All right.
And that's
So
all right.
I am originally from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
I went to JMU for undergrad, and so that was my first introduction to Harrisonburg. But I was in Pennsylvania, checking all the boxes, doing all the things I thought I was supposed to do and love, like getting a corporate job and a house and all those things. And I was very, very miserable. So I quit my job, sold my house, bought a very old with chip paint camper van, drove out to California, and convinced Dean to get in the van with me.
Oh.
She was like, hey, cute.
Did you know him
California boy.
before?
Yeah,
Or you
yeah.
just met him out there?
I met him out there.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
How did you meet him?
She was trying to get you to come into her van with candy at the park.
Yes. So our first date was at the park, but that's not how we met. We met.
My jokes just turn out to be true.
We met on an astrology dating app.
What?
No.
Yeah.
In the stars.
It was in the stars. The app told us we were soulmates. Might be true.
What?
But
Might be true.
How much info
Okay,
did
definitely
you?
true,
How much
definitely
info
true.
did you have to put in? Like all the the date and the time, and
yeah.
the thing,
yeah,
and
my eyes are
Moon and
watering.
Virgo and all.
Unrelated. So we had to put in our birthday, birth time, and location.
the, whoa.
Yeah. You give them a lot of info.
That's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they
You're not
just
going to believe
bring
this.
people.
Your soulmate is right here. Right here. That's fantastic.
Wow.
Wow.
By the river.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? And
Right.
so we had our first date. He took me to a Foreigner cover band in the park, and that was kind of it.
I had to stalk her a little bit and learn that she was gluten-free, dairy-free, and shellfish-free, so that I could bring the right snacks.
Yes.
Nice.
Because it's like, if she wasn't
Yeah.
going to fall in love with me.
If you brought the wrong snacks
That's what
to
I'm
that
saying.
date, it could have
Yeah.
gone real bad.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, no, that's how we
You did great.
Oh, foreigner, huh?
Yeah.
So, do you remember the name of the cover band? Usually, the cover bands have interesting names.
I
Foreign
I could get it for you.
Foreignator.
But there's so many.
No, it was called I Could Get It For You.
I could get it foreign or you. Okay.
Gross.
That's terrible.
But no, this is interesting. So you go, I'm going to California from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
What was your goal in California, though? Just to
Yeah. Well,
do-bop around or what? Just
Yeah.
never seen it?
most people, when they're leaving a corporate life, are just like, I'm going to California.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Checks.
I mean, it's what everybody in the movies does.
Right.
It looks
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, it was not cool. I hated it there.
Oh, really? What did you go? San Francisco?
I went up and down the whole coast.
Oh.
I really liked the PCH. I love being along the coastline, but most of the places that we stayed, I hated LA.
Me too.
Yeah.
Sorry, LA.
That's where I found Dean in LA.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Most of the state, I thought it was going to be like beaches and surfers and like really relaxed people, and it was not. It was very stressed out people working like 5 jobs trying to make ends meet.
Paycheck to paycheck.
Paycheck to paycheck. Lots of smog. The beaches were cool if you had 2.5 hours to sit in traffic to get there.
Wow.
John Huffman hated L.A. too.
Yeah.
We've had words
You've had
about LA. Yeah.
I hate it more. No.
I hated it more.
The American dream to go to California has been in existence for a while now, so it just gets full after a while. You need to like get the just shake the country, kind of like what do you call them?
A shaker.
I'm doing the hand motion.
Etch a sketch.
Etch
Etch a sketch.
All the loose nuts fall to
Florida.
Yeah.
I love
Florida.
They're rattling around in my brain right now.
Yeah.
Well, Katie, I probably asked you this before. Where were you in Pennsylvania?
This tiny little town, about 45 minutes outside of Philly, called Downingtown.
Oh, Downingtown,
Yeah.
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Wilmington, Delaware.
Oh yeah, not too far.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I liked it there. It was fine.
Were you an
but
Eagles fan?
No.
Go Birds.
Good.
Go Birds.
Go Birds.
In case Brian listens to this, go Birds.
Okay.
Her take was close to pretty much anyone's take when you go, I'm from Delaware. Oh, okay.
Hey, he did have that one special occasion
yeah,
that
there
we
was a-
got
yeah,
on
there was a-
recording
Oh, yeah, right.
of
here.
the
You want to buy
Delawareans.
some energy drinks?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
The Simpsons are going to Delaware. I want to see a screen door factory.
That makes me want to rapidly pivot away from Delaware and ask Dean about his backstory just real quick.
Before we pivot from
Okay.
Delaware, the only thing I know about Delaware is that scene in Wayne's World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm in Delaware. I'm in Delaware.
Yeah.
And then they changed it again.
Yeah.
And I was like, that has to be true.
Yeah. Yeah.
I took you to Delaware once.
Yeah, we passed through it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That Wayne's World quote is actually on the state flag
Is it?
in Latin.
Yeah. Good. I thought
I'm
so.
in Delaware.
I'm
In Delaware Latin.
I am in Delaware.
So, okay, how did you were in California?
I was in LA at the time.
So,
What were you doing there?
yeah, what are you doing? You born there?
No.
No, I was born in Alaska.
Okay, you were born in Alaska.
Which
okay.
is fun. I was there yesterday, which is obscene.
What?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
there yesterday.
You were in Alaska yesterday?
Yesterday. I am extremely jet lagged right now. I got 1 hour sleep.
Well, thanks for coming all this way for the podcast.
yeah.
I'm sure that's
yeah,
why.
no, that's why I flew
you
in for the pod.
yeah.
Yeah, back to Alaska
Thanks.
tomorrow.
How did you get from Alaska to Harrisonburg in one day?
You can do it.
Flying, Jay.
It's about 8 hours.
From where to where?
I went Anchorage to Minneapolis to here
Dulles.
Dulles.
So you have to change airplanes?
Yep.
Whoa.
And then I got on the Virginia Breeze, baby. Took the Virginia Breeze from Dulles.
That was probably really exciting.
Oh man, it was the comfiest seat that I had, so
Yeah.
I knocked right out. But no, I spent about
like
10
the
years in
Breeze.
Los Angeles. It was cool. Like I had mixed reviews about it, and it was all the glimmy and glittery streets. You wanted to go. It's LA,
So
Yeah.
he spent 10 years in Los Angeles. He was just trying to get from one side to the other. You can go from Alaska to Virginia in one day, but
Right.
for a traversal across LA,
well, let me ask
much
you-
longer. Traffic's a bitch.
No, yeah.
Do you get is there on the flip side, does it help focus? I mean, everybody's like trying really hard to do their thing.
Like the
Does it bring-
competition.
does it bring something out of you that you maybe wouldn't have found if you'd gone to like Nebraska?
Right, like
think-
push you.
Yeah, I think there's two ways you can take it, right? You move to a place like Los Angeles thinking, like, I'm the funniest person in the world. And then you meet anyone, and you're like, holy crap, these people are funny. You know what I mean? You're just like, wow.
Or
that-
pretty or
Yeah,
talented.
oh
or
my God. Like, yeah,
guitarist
pretty people is
or
like,
whatever the thing is.
factory there of pretty people. Yeah. So yeah, no, I think it was a little bit like jarring at first, and then that like drive kicks in, and you're like, okay, like what do I want to accomplish here? You know what I mean? And the only thing I can say about it is something that my mentor told me the first 10 hours that I was in LA, and he's like, choose one thing you want to do and like do it as much as you can, because LA is a place where you can like, I can get directing experience, and I can get grip experience, and I can get like 10 different types of experience, but you're going to be chasing rabbits, and you're going to get kind of good at all of them. But my friends that are still doing directing from that one screenwriting class, 13 years ago, they're directing films now. And that's just so cool to me. It gives me chills.
Right.
So do you think it did help bring out elements in you that you would not have developed elsewhere?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, the competition of it for sure. And then the access to professors who are like published, novelists and screenwriters and stuff like that.
Okay, so you were following creative pursuits, I'm assuming.
I was, yep. I got a degree in screenwriting,
Okay.
undergrads in screenwriting and film. So But by the time she rolled around,
Yeah.
10 years in, she was like, "Do you like LA?" And I was like, "Not
No.
really." She's like, "Do you want to get in the van?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Do you
And
have any candy?
she was like, "I'm about to kick off on like a 40 to 50 state road trip through Canada," and I was like, "Give me 3 months." I said, "Give me 3 months, and I will make my job remote. It's not currently, but I will tell them I'm going to work remote from now on," and that worked.
Did it?
So you waited.
Nice.
You waited 3 months to take off. You waited on them for 3 months.
I did.
Wow.
Yeah.
In LA.
What were you doing?
Yeah. I was a live-in nanny with the sweetest little child.
Amazing.
Who
Oh.
I still love very much, and I also was building my own business, doing like project management, marketing, and HR for small businesses. And that is what I was doing there, and then just trying to stay out of the traffic and keep sane.
There's so many places we could go from there, honestly. Like that woman that she babysat for invited us to Germany for 2.5 weeks.
Oh, nice.
She just said, if you guys want to come hang out and stay for free, like,
Yeah.
and hang
Did
out
you?
and watch the babe. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
freaking
did.
did.
Yeah.
So that branched from there. I wanted to say something else about the van, but I don't remember what it was. But-
You didn't take the van to Germany.
No.
Okay. I was like, wait, is
Right.
this an all-terrain
submarine.
van?
The van is in the bottom of Santa Monica right now.
Can I tell the story of how I met these two people?
Oh, please.
I met them before knowing anything about
This
their
is this is
connections
a
to
great
anything.
story.
So I'm
Yeah.
walking my dog Tucker around downtown like a crazy old man.
Like you do, yeah.
And I see this couple on the steps of the courthouse, and I go, "Hey, did you just get married?" And they just got married.
You had that,
Walked
you
right
had,
out of the
It's like-
courthouse.
they had that afterglow.
It
No,
reminds me of
it just looked like
Not really.
It was
like some kind of 1950s like small town like, "Hey, I bet you just got married."
That's about what it was.
You want to pet my dog?
Because I remember Fred Rhodes, he got married in there, and then he and Ellen rode around. He said their celebration was he put her on the handlebars of his bicycle, and they rode around Court Square, and then that was it.
That's awesome.
He didn't take her to Klein's or anything. Come on,
Well, you know the famous person who got married in Court Square,
No.
Richard Dreyfuss.
Richard Dreyfuss.
Whoa, no way.
Yeah. He was him. Yeah, and this was like 5 years ago.
Yeah, he was in. I don't know when he was in town for a speaking engagement at JMU.
Yeah.
like he was touring with his lady.
And they were like, let's get married, and so they got married at Court Square, and it was like, man, Richard Dreyfuss.
That's insane.
yeah.
may have
It
been
made
more
the
than
made the news. It probably was 10 years. Yeah.
But you went ahead and had a celebration and somewhere else.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. We were just doing selfies when he saw us on the stairs, and he's like, he's like, "Would you just get married?" But yeah,
Did you think I was a weird person?
no,
No.
we thought you were cool. Like, yeah.
And
to come
actually, that's one of the things we love
He's
about this
not cool.
town is that it's so small and everybody's so friendly, and I feel like we make friends everywhere we go.
Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. I want to understand. So you were in California. You ended up here. You went to Germany. Then you
we
went
didn't live in Germany. That was just like a quick
We-
vacay, but
Yeah. Right.
We were in the van
Okay,
off
you
and
were-
on
yeah.
for about 3 years.
Okay. All right. 3 years.
And we did 33 states and the eastern part of Canada
Okay.
Sweet.
in the
Right.
van.
French
That's
Canada,
awesome.
which by the way is French.
Yeah.
Right.
So when you cross the border, you better be speaking French because the gas station guy will
Parlez-vous.
not talk to you. We looked at each other. Oh wait, no, that's a whole thing though.
We had an interesting experience going into eastern Canada.
Like crossing the border.
Yes, we were the kind of classic dumb Americans that didn't prepare at all. We just we treated it like we were driving into any other state. So we did not have Canadian currency.
I was like, do we need money to be here?
Yeah. We did not know any French, so we used context clues to drive around.
Le Big Mac.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Royale with cheese.
You said the gas station guy wouldn't talk to you.
Yeah. So he immediately when we
It's the
got
same
in,
way in New Jersey, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah, I've gotten that experience with her. Yeah, everybody's just a little bit like cold, like, and just like when you first come through, and like, I get it, like, we don't want you here really. But the best part of that was like, we have this fun love story about the van and da-da-da, and I'll let you tell this part because it's actually hilarious. We're both so nervous to cross the border.
Yeah.
The border agent was like really intense.
To come back.
No,
to
to get into Canada.
Into Canada.
Okay.
And so the only part of this journey that we prepared for was we deep cleaned our van because we thought like our van's older, there's chipping paint, it looks kind of sketchy maybe. So we wanted it to be very clean so they didn't open up and tear up all of our stuff.
We're not bringing anything in.
We like
Yeah.
suited
We
up.
were
Real clean.
We wore our nicest clothes that we had.
And they're all wrinkled, but they were nice.
Yeah. And so we pull up and we're talking to the border agent, and he was like, okay, so you're from Pennsylvania and you're from California. How did you two end up in the same vehicle?
We made sure she drove.
How good.
She's cuter.
So I launched into our love story because I think it's very cute.
Yeah.
And he was so not interested. He slammed our passports shut and was like, okay, you're good. Go ahead.
You're not being trafficked. I was looking for crime.
Now, I do have to tell that border agent at this point on record that we did smuggle oranges. You're not allowed to take citrus. And we had just gone to Costco. What am I going to do? Am I going to throw out those Tangelos?
Like, where did you put them in
It
the
was
van?
an accident.
where
we
they-
didn't know it was
Yeah.
wrong. It was an accident.
Did you get to Toronto?
No, not quite.
Because
Montreal.
it was also the summer with really bad wildfires. So we were driving, and then we realized pretty quickly that we had no protection from the
No, as
smoke.
soon as we get across the border, a wall of smoke like you see in like Dune. And we were like, we should turn around, right?
That's Canadian
Yeah,
smoke.
right.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
And you guys were camping the whole time?
Yeah, we were.
Yep.
So we would wake up feeling like we smoked 5 packs of cigarettes.
Yeah. Well, at least you'll both get cancer together.
Yeah. Oh, she wants to go out notebook style, so that should work.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
Well, am I allowed to say JMU had something to do with you getting here, right?
Yeah. So that was my first introduction to Harrisonburg. And so I love to come back and visit, and I made sure that it was on our route. So we came back here twice in our van travels. And every time we came through, we met at least one very interesting, very sweet person. And actually, as we were traveling, we created this checklist of things that we wanted if we were ever going to land somewhere. And so on our list was number one, we wanted people to wave back to us on the street
Yeah,
because
sure.
they don't do that in LA
No.
or a lot of other places around
Yeah.
the country, but people here do that. So that's really nice.
Yeah.
We're both into yoga and meditation,
Well,
so we wanted some kind of
spirituality.
spiritual
Yeah.
community. Yeah.
Yep.
We love college towns. We just love the like energy and
Totally.
the curiosity that is alive and well in college towns. And then, do you remember?
We
our
had
other-
but when we got here, this is kind of a fun one. We identified something that you guys could help me confirm if it's true. I feel like you can relentlessly pursue any art form that you want here, and people aren't going to bag on you for it. Like, I get this vibe. Like, I go to like the little music night at Restless Moons and just listen on Sunday nights, and like, I've heard you guys play. Like, but anybody can pursue anything, and people around them just lift them up for it. And I think that's super rare, especially coming from LA, where it's like, I will step on you to get to where I need to go,
Right,
versus
right.
like, that sounds great. Like, can I give you a pointer?
Let's hang
Or,
out, right?
Let's hang, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's jam.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Well, I think on that point, the
Yeah.
music, the people who play music, they need each other. I mean, I think once they learn that, if you help each other out and you go to each other's shows, then it just helps build. And I'm like, where we are right now, Restless Moons is a great venue for that. But I mean, there are other great venues too.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's happening too in different realms, like the stand-up comedy realm that I've been kind of distant from because I've been busy doing other things.
Yeah.
But Dean was also doing some things with Don Womack there for a bit. And
You were doing stuff with Dawn.
sorry, that was actually her.
Oh yeah.
Oh, so
What did you do with Dawn Womack?
Well, so Dawn was
Did I miss it?
Dawn was working at JMU when I was a student there, and I was part of a leadership program that she
How long ago are we talking?
like 12 years
Oh,
ago.
okay.
It was called the Duke Center. It no longer exists, but there was a program called Kijiji, and it was about developing leadership skills and things like that. And so I was a participant when Dawn was working there.
Cool.
Yeah.
But on the stand-up front, I have talked with Dawn about stand-up, and I do want to join one of the classes. And
Maybe that's okay. I know what it was. I think you were at an open mic doing your
Yes.
stand-up, and I was there because of the affiliation.
that
with
sounds
all the
right.
different-
Yeah,
but-
we
yeah.
attended an open mic over there, and as we traveled the country, I would jump on open mics just like randomly to see gauge how audiences react to different jokes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, what's
It was a blast.
What's your take on that? I mean, were there jokes that worked in one
I
city and didn't
think
work in
it's
another?
a little bit more proper on the East Coast. But you can go to
Interesting.
Philly until you get to Philly, and
Oh,
then it's
sure.
like be as dirt and mean as you can. But no, it was really interesting.
Yeah. But I was saying, I think the stand-up community is more supportive in this town. I think that was like a goal that Dawn had to begin with, was to make the community in this town supportive so that they could lift each other up.
Totally.
So I think that's happening
To
with,
that
with
point,
music
yeah.
and different art forms as well. So like,
Mm.
yes.
Yeah.
And please continue. Let's talk more about your stand-up stuff that you do because I think that's hilarious. And both of you, I mean, anything. Let's keep talking.
Well, okay, yeah, I've done that maybe a dozen
bring
times.
it to me. Lay it on us.
Yeah. I mean, that's how you ended up with your tattoo. But
I like these kids. They're
I can tell.
Yeah.
just amuse me endlessly.
Just tell me. Just talk to me.
What's your stories?
Tell me.
I also haven't like seen them in a few weeks.
Yeah, it's been a
because
minute.
they've been out of town. But like, yeah, we hung out pretty well this summer. Like at the
Yeah.
Levitt concerts on Wednesday.
Cool.
So, like,
Towny
Yep.
summer.
yeah.
Our first
summer.
Towny summer. It was so
Yeah.
fun.
We went to the fairy garden. We played on a playground.
Yeah.
I took them to what's her name's garden?
Oh,
Hey, Brooke and
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so epic.
Brookenberg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, how about the improv? How did you get into that?
Oh, that's her fault.
That's your fault?
Oh, so so I knew John and Jonathan, and I had been talking with them a little bit about Dean, and they said, "Hey, we're having these open tryouts. You should tell Dean to go and go to the tryouts." And so I went home and told him about the tryouts that he
Yeah,
should
and I
do
said
it.
I'm not going to that. So there's no way.
Not hanging out with those improv nerds.
No, there's no way that I could be as good as them. Was my thought.
Did
Like,
you have
stand-up
experience with
comedian.
that? Did you have experience before? Or?
a little bit of stand up and I 101 class in LA, but that's it. For improv.
To me, that seems like two entirely different. But maybe it has to
No,
do-
completely
Yeah,
different.
they are. Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. They're like, "Oh, what's that like stand-up comedy improv thing you do?" I'm like, different. So different. Where
Yeah.
stand-up comedy is very like
Different.
spotlights on me, listen to me talk. Improv's like shut your mouth and unless you're supporting your scene partner, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the thing, and then also theater is completely different. Because I thought it would be it would be an easy transition from theater, from acting into stand-up, and it's
See,
completely different.
Scripts terrify me. Like trying to like recite or remember a script, like acting, like theater or acting, that's terrifying to me.
That was my downfall with stand-up comedy. Even though I did, which is I was very script dependent. So if it went off script, if somebody goes, "Yeah,
Totally.
you and your bean burrito," and
I
I'd
think
be like,
it starts to get to that amazing place though when you have like your bullet points, and like if you ever want to pursue stand up again, I'd go with you to an open mic.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Somebody was telling me Winston Hodges. I don't know if you know about him. He's probably the best person associated, most successful stand-up comedian
cool.
locally associated with Dawn.
Okay.
And he'll just riff for he'll do a whole show and just all riffing off of an audience member.
Wow.
But he said he learned that from that there's only like you get there was only so many jobs that people would
Right.
have. So he would say, "What do you do for a living?"
Right.
And then he would
get
have,
really good at those. Yeah.
you would have kind of not scripted, but you would know where you were going after a while. But that takes a lot of practice.
Yeah, totally. He's not like a farm boy, is he? A farm boy. There was this
He
farm
does
boy
not read as a farm boy. No.
at Don's thing. There was this very eclectic young farm boy who, like, oh my god, he was so wild. I got to get his name because he was so funny.
What were you
but-
talking
It
about?
was really fun.
Oh god.
The farm.
mainly the farm,
A lot of
yeah.
things, yeah.
Yeah.
He had some-
What did he? I mean, he covered pretty inappropriate stuff, but like really fun.
A
Like
lot of
just-
inappropriate things happen on farms.
Yeah.
I can vouch.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Well, she gets a lot of people who are crossing it off their bucket list.
Yeah, well, he was a headliner. No, he was like a headliner. He was like one of the top 3, I think, that went.
Yeah.
And then a young woman went who's toured. She came back to do like a revisit class type of thing. So,
Cool.
but
So,
yeah.
well, I'm interested. So you decided, okay, your boxes were checked, and you're going to stay in Harrisonburg. What are you going to do? You didn't know exactly what you were going to do here. You were still working remotely then.
Well,
or-
and are you landed here now? Or this is
Oh
just
yeah,
another
we're here.
stop for a while?
Permanent.
No,
we're permanent.
we're landed here. Yeah, we
Okay.
we really love it here. We want to stay for a while.
cool.
All right. What
Yeah.
stuck then? Why'd you
Well,
decide?
the people for sure. Like we just immediately fell in love with everybody we met.
Yeah.
Mom Shackles.
Cool.
Yeah.
Amongst others. And yeah, I mean, definitely the people, like I said, being able to relentlessly pursue an art form, anyone that you want. Like I would love to try banjo, or I'd love to try like an instrument at some point.
This town is also relatively affordable to live in. We have seen a lot of places, and affordability was definitely something that was on our list of things
Right.
that we wanted. Because there are a lot of really cool places out there, but if we have to work 3 jobs and we're not going to be able to experience the cool places, what's the point of being there?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I could go on and on. Having Shenandoah National Park 15 minutes away
Yeah.
is like
Yeah.
I could have never dreamed in my whole life. We live over right near Massanutten, and I had this dream as a kid. I grew up 45 minutes from Tahoe, and Tahoe is just, if you haven't been to Tahoe, it's like the snowboarding mecca in the winter and the kayaking mecca in the summer. And I always dreamed of living like within 10 minutes of a lift. Like I had friends that worked as like a chef, all summer, and then they would go like be a chef on the mountain for like the winter. And I was like, oh, what a dream! Like I'll never get to do that. And then she's like, by the way, there's this place called Massanutten. And I was like, what? Like, how is this possible?
You can go skiing. Well, I heard you guys said you're both into spiritual meditating.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever go to Yogaville?
Oh, yeah. So my
that's
best
funny.
friend actually lived there for a while.
Okay.
Her grandmother was one of the founders of it.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yeah. So we visited Yogaville.
Yeah, that place is like, what?
It's incredible.
I mean, when I remember it was years ago when I was in college, it was a thing. They said you have to go to. Got to go to Yogaville. You got to go see it.
Yeah,
you don't have to go do anything there.
Yeah,
they just want you to go. And I remember,
Go and peek through the bushes.
well,
And see what they're doing.
It's in the middle of
doing some weird
nowhere.
hippie stuff.
You pop over that hill, and then there's that huge lotus.
There's like a
Lotus,
two-story
Yeah,
figure,
Yep.
and it's beautiful.
yeah, it's absolutely beautiful.
It's insane.
surrounded
It's
by
out there.
water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No cell service.
Yeah, oh, yeah,
You're out
it's-
there. So.
It feels, and then I guess you can kind of go like hang out by the statue of that guy, and, or you can go in and
Do you practice any specific yoga tradition?
No, I did do about 75% of a yoga teacher training, and then I realized I actually don't want to teach people this. I just want to, do it myself. So my favorite kind of yoga is yin yoga. I like that it challenges me to pause and slow down and do some of that deep tissue work.
Yeah.
And then hatha yoga as well. I'm not much into the like Americanized sporty version of yoga.
Yeah, when
that
they start
you're
playing
getting your
music,
cardio and you're
It's like
sweating.
core power yoga.
Yeah.
Like you're doing like Pilates meets yoga meets
Yeah.
CrossFit.
That is not for me. I also don't like to be hot. Dean loves hot yoga.
Well, I just got out of a
will-
90-minute before this.
Over
90
on,
minutes?
over on Main
I'm
Street?
So,
Yeah.
Yoga Soul.
That was
yeah.
his flight from Alaska.
Yeah. Dude, after sitting for that long, I was like, I need yoga. But yeah, no, the teacher training stuff was cool though, because you took some of the literature and you also like some of your best
Yeah.
friends or teachers
Yeah.
as well.
And it also taught me kind of the purpose of the original purpose, or some of the original purposes of yoga, outside of the fitness aspect of it all. So
Cool.
interesting to learn.
I got a little bit into Shambhala Buddhism, basically the really westernized version of Eastern Buddhism. When I was in Los Angeles, because a place like Los Angeles, if you don't find your island, like your community immediately, it's going to be a really hard place. I think that goes for everywhere. We have a lot of conversations about how people have to pay more and more money for their own community, for their own, like you're a busy guy, so you hire a maid, so you hire a lawn person, and you become friends with all these people, and that's honestly the people you spend more time talking to and maybe your coworkers, but you have to pay money, and I don't know, we go down the rabbit hole on this, but it's just kind of like Harrisonburg feels like a place where you're allowed to slow down and you're allowed to like make a connection with somebody, and you're allowed to meet with them for a coffee without wanting something from them, and
Right.
it's really
You're
beautiful.
allowed to have long conversations with them by the self-checkout line at Costco.
Right, and misidentify them
And
if
catch COVID.
needed.
So wait, I heard you say you're 10 minutes from Massanutten. Are you guys in Kieseltown?
No,
They're on the
we're in
mountain.
McGackiesville.
Oh, but you're in McAnally.
We're in the McGacks.
Okay,
They-
cool.
that's great. They're here if they know how to pronounce McGackies.
Yeah, that's good.
Dude,
Did
I
we
am
say it right?
obsessed.
Yeah, you did.
I've heard
All right.
McGeckiesville too, with a E almost, a McGeckiesville.
Cookies.
That was from a local, but I call it the McGacks anyway, so I work my way around it.
The McGack.
The McGacks.
So what's the plan? What are you guys going to do the next few months, years, whatever?
Whoa, we're gonna ski a lot. Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna ski. He's gonna snowboard.
Cool.
I want to teach. I want
Yeah.
to teach on the mountain a little
Yeah.
bit, so hopefully getting an interview this week at Massanutten, and we'll see how that goes.
You'll
And-
totally get the job.
Oh,
He's a chummer, isn't
she
he?
used to work in HR, and she's like, "Do not put your picture on there." I'm like, "Please, please." No, I'm just kidding. It was-
But don't put your picture on your resume. It's not a good call.
no, you're not supposed to. Yeah, you're not supposed
Interesting.
Just for
Oh, you
Even
mean
if
in
you
gen-
look
in-
like the dictionary
Right.
Yeah.
image of
Right.
a snowboard instructor.
they're not allowed to hire you on your appearance, so
Yeah.
Right.
it actually is a disservice to
Right.
them
Yeah.
or HR. It's even harder. So, but anyway, they were just really, really nice. I've talked with them on the phone a couple of times, and I've always wanted, like I said, to work on a mountain, and this could be that opportunity for the winter.
Yeah, it's a great. I mean, the mountain is awesome.
Yeah.
People
It's
have
so
fun
neat.
up there. I take my son every once in a blue moon.
There is a good vibe up there with the workers too.
Yeah,
Totally.
the people
Yeah,
that
it
work
seems like a
up
good
there are
crew.
having a
Yeah.
good time. We used to play music up there a lot.
Dude,
I mean,
there's this A-frame
Nice.
cabin, like
We have to introduce him to Steve Weingard.
Yeah, and they do stand-up
Because-
comedy up there too.
at the
Yeah.
Elevations Lounge, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I might. So my backup plan as a bartender. I don't know if it's a backup plan, but
Yeah.
I'd love to be a bartender.
Can I just say that? So Dean and I have known each other almost 4 years, and from the time we met, he's wanted to try bartending and law school. And so this year, I'm holding him to that. I want.
okay.
We are year 4. You're gonna do it, or you're not gonna do it.
You have to go for the bartending.
That's
It makes
demand.
more
Yeah, that's an
money,
ultimatum.
and people
Gauntlet.
will like you more.
Yeah.
I
That's
heard
fair.
law school
Fair.
is really.
I don't know if it'll
got to memorize a lot of boring.
It's
stuff.
intense, but like at the same time, I've heard really inspirational stories about like
Yeah.
how society is built on it, and like just
Yeah.
kind of like I mean, it's a massive undertaking. It would be a 3-year commitment minimum, but
They would both be bar exams, wouldn't they?
Took me. I'm really slow.
that was really good.
Hit the button. Where's the
Sorry.
drum? We used to have a drum pitch.
Oh.
It's gone.
At the button. There's
There you go.
No.
Everything is broken. Yeah.
this is the dance circle.
This is when Mike just hits buttons.
That is the
time.
buttons.
It's
All right,
button time.
Dean, you are going to either be
Next
a
time I
bar.
see you.
Yeah. All
Next time I
these
see you.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
I'll have a lot of green.
What's your plan? I'm missing your what's your goal here in the next couple of years?
My goal. Okay, so my goal when I first sold everything, left everything, I was really, really burnt out. So my goal is to never go back to that like putting work above anything else kind of
Okay. That's good.
mode, to heal my nervous system and find joy in life outside of work. I don't want work to be my purpose anymore.
Yep.
I love what I do, but I want more outside of that. And that's
Yes,
my
woman.
plan.
You think it's
Sounds
possible?
amazing.
It's impossible to heal your nervous system. So I'm starting to feel like it's
Can you
not.
elaborate?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
You got to tie each one of them off.
Just
Right.
Gab over.
You know, you got like
I've
PTSD
heard
and
it might be bad.
CPTSD, and it just feels like it's impossible to get it. I mean,
Yeah.
you can make progress, and then it's like
yeah.
you still have to go to the.
And it kind of comes and goes in waves. Too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Totally.
yeah. I don't know that I have an answer for that, but what I found helpful is definitely therapy, but also Reiki. Have you tried Reiki?
Not very much at all.
Yeah, I really love Reiki.
Did you do that here or back in California or Pennsylvania?
Both everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, can we
Yeah.
plug our boy? What?
Oh yeah. I think it's White Buffalo Healing Arts.
Yeah.
Rogelio. He's
He does
wonderful.
massages and he does Reiki, but it's pretty profound.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Can
White
you-
Buffalo Healing
I have
Arts?
I have actually seen
Yeah.
I have heard of him before.
I feel
really?
like I feel like
Reiki a form of massage, or is it a form of
Reiki is
exercise?
Whatever you
or-
want.
Reiki is no, it's not whatever you want. Don't listen to Dean.
It's like flying a helicopter.
I'm sorry. You can pick between Reiki or massage.
No. It's energy work.
Okay.
So something that I really like about it is talk therapy is great to a certain extent, but you can only talk about the things that you're aware of. So Reiki for me has kind of brought through some things that were not in my conscious mind, and has helped move energy through my chakras. And this might be a lot for some people, but I'm totally into it.
that's awesome.
I absolutely believe in that, and have even though it's outside my intellectual scientific paradigm, because I have felt that and experienced that before. Not specifically labeled as Reiki, but people doing energy work.
Yeah.
Are they? Is it holding your hand over someone else in a?
Yeah, what does it look
spot?
like?
Yeah, can
Yeah.
you just like demonstrate on the microphone where you don't touch the person? No.
Sure. Yeah, you're laying down.
Wait.
Reiki with
Here we go, Reiki.
This is what Reiki looks like.
105 points.
Oh my gosh. So actually, I guess maybe one of my life goals is to become a Reiki practitioner. So, yeah,
cool.
We'll just
Very
throw
good.
that out there.
I'll hold
But,
you to that.
Thank you.
but
Thank
not too
you.
tight because of the Reiki.
No, I won't
Still trying
touch
to
you. I'm not
figure
going
it
to
out
touch
here.
you.
No touching. No touching.
I'm not touching
So,
you.
so when I've been getting, when I get Reiki, it's usually I'll lay down on a massage table. Yeah. I've gotten Reiki from about 4 different people, and it's all been kind of similar. They each have their own things. But usually you're laying down on a massage table. They don't touch you. They'll like hover their hands over you, and they do some kind of, they connect to a spirit source, whoever, somehow. I'm not sure of that part. But then sometimes they'll put crystals on your body, the different crystals that align with the different chakras. Yeah. And usually I do half the time on my stomach and half the time on my back. And then at the end, it feels different. Sometimes I'll have these like very clear images that come to mind. Other times I won't. But every time I feel a little bit different than when I went in there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll throw out our Blue Heron Healing Arts.
Blue Heron. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Check out Grayson Pritchard. He's
Cool.
A white buffalo and a blue heron.
Yeah.
Cool. I
White
like
buffalo, blue heron. I mean, I'm just saying, like, it sounds like
Gotta
he's somebody
collect
else in
all the
town.
Pokemon.
He does, what does he do then?
Collect them all.
He's coming at it from a Chinese medicine
Yeah, he's
point of
coming-
view. But
yeah.
it's a lot of those things intersect. I think there's a
Yeah.
truth and reality. Well, not truth is the wrong word, but there's a lot of different
A bottom line that
a
they
lot
all
of different
share.
words used to just describe an actual spiritual, energetic reality, and
Yeah.
there's different approaches to it. Reiki is one, and
Yeah.
there's and what he's doing with the Chinese medicine is
Yeah.
another.
Oh, he's
Totally.
great.
Or Jason over at
Yep.
doing the acupuncture.
Yep.
People, I mean, I love what you said about like how it can unlock things that you don't even know about, right? It's like we hold all this stress in different parts of our body, or I've seen people, and I've experienced myself, like emotional releases. You can cry after, Reiki. So there's just, it's pretty profound. Like whatever the energy shift is that they're doing, it's almost like they're cleansing. So I know like selenite is a crystal that cleanses, it cleanses energy, and like he'll do hot stones sometimes. So there'll be hot stones placed on your body, and your shoulders just melt. I mean, and he's not even, nobody's touching you, it's just like, but you get into this relaxed state where you can actually just process like what's stressing you out.
It also can help you focus on a certain body part too, where you're holding that stress. So you relax it maybe, or just tense it up and then shift it in a way that. So yeah, I mean it makes sense.
They can
from that for me from that standpoint. Of,
Yeah.
They can oftentimes even like sort of pre-diagnose parts of your body just to go off what you're saying, and like so you can be like, okay, like you're holding a lot of tension this in your stomach or your chest or whatever, and they'll do the energy work on that space, and it feels more open.
See, that's what my bartender says to me. I can see you're holding that stress on your shoulders.
Back in
I'm
the,
seeing
I've got
a
something
liver
for
that
that.
is
You
not
should have
in
another
pain.
beer.
Yeah.
back in the really the crazy heyday of the '90s of the grill, there was a guy who was talking. We were talking about Reiki, and he said, I said I wanted to learn, and he said I can explain it to you in 3 minutes.
Yes.
And he's like, he explained it to me, and he said, that's all you need to know to do it. And I was like, that made sense, but I was like, I can't possibly be true. You couldn't possibly have explained that to me in 3 minutes.
If you wanted to be able to keep that information, you had to pay him $700.
That's
Well,
right.
so our mother was a massage therapist.
Oh, right on.
And so she was a deep tissue works. Awesome.
Very
We
cool.
both got got some great massages, girl.
Mm-hmm.
And then I asked her about Reiki, and she goes, "Nah, I'm not into it." But because it just wasn't her.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Totally.
I mean, but I remember her being like, "Yeah, people do that, but that's not me. I'm not. I want to get in there. I want to really."
There probably was
know.
well, we'll talk about that later.
Well,
Everybody's got a different touch, Jay.
No, I totally get that. I mean, I personally, I've gotten like massages before, and I'm not a huge massage person, but she is. Like Kate loves massages, and like needs them to relax occasionally. And I'm more like the meditative. I'm more like I'd like to like alter just like what I've been thinking about, or my being reactionary to something. Like the mind stuff really. I don't know. It sticks with me more, like to experiment with that. So
yeah.
but
All right, I'm gonna 360 this a little bit because we got to getting towards the end.
360. That's gonna just
No,
go right
we're
back.
going right back. Spinning. We're 180.
147.
295.
It's geometry
Although,
with Chris.
The snowboarding, they've got like 360, 720.
they do.
That's right.
They
Oh,
use
yeah.
numbers in
you
there.
could throw a melon grab in there.
There you go.
I'm gonna melon grab
You
this
got a melon grab
conversation.
this conversation.
Melon
I got
grab,
a
but keep
melon
it
in-
above the table.
Yeah. Whoa. Melon grab.
That's a good one.
Do I have to bleep that?
No, that's like
It's just fruit, right?
I was thinking about the conversation about raw dog earlier today.
Oh.
Melon grab kind
Get that something to
tickled the raw dog bone.
Are we closing this conversation on tickling the raw dog?
No.
We're just pivoting 360.
I gotta go.
Melon grab
I gotta get back.
Melon grab it.
So you rolling? You've been here for how long have you been here now?
Just over a year.
Over a year.
Yeah.
What's your favorite? What's some of your favorite restaurants? Where do you like to eat?
We just ate at.
We just ate at Beyond.
Oh.
Beyond. So Dean mentioned this earlier, but I am dairy-free, gluten-free, and shellfish-free.
Yes.
So I have a lot of restrictions.
Do you eat meat?
So I do. I didn't for a while, and then once I developed my gluten sensitivity / allergy, I realized I would starve if I didn't start eating meat again.
Yeah.
So we love Beyond. We really like Taste of Thai.
Yep.
Thai Harrisonburg.
Mm-hmm. The friendly fermenter took us in like as soon as we got here, so that was
Yeah.
cool. The beer shelter.
Yeah. Oh, they're
It
great.
was a fun one.
Can you do Machida? Is that?
Oh yeah, we
Yep.
love Machida
Yep.
too. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Machida closing their
No, they're not
in-service-
closing. They're just closing their wait. You have to. They're going to go to. So you have to order it from the counter and sit
Gotcha.
down, not,
Yeah.
and not
Okay.
have waiters.
Right. Okay.
Wait,
Good.
Wait people.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Servers.
Good to know.
Servers. That's the word.
Yeah.
We
And
used to
then
say
I
trons back in the day.
Waitrons.
Yeah.
You say trons?
Yeah.
What is that?
A
Oh.
waitron.
We all worked at the little
Interesting.
grill together. You
Yeah.
ever got the
We're
grill?
obsessed with the little girl
Yeah,
too. I was
we
gonna
love
say
the
that.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh,
Yep.
that's so fun.
All right, you passed the test.
Oh yeah.
Waitron
Good.
sounds like the staff at an automat.
Uh-huh.
I have been your waitron for the evening.
Oh, it was not
Thank
a
you for
popular.
coming to the automat.
It was not a popular term, but it was used.
But it was cool.
Yeah.
Wasn't it-
Because the schedule was Tron cook.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like, all right, that's what it is. Manager.
Yeah.
You know those like hot pot places where you can drop stuff in the thing, and then they have like the big grill. What am I saying?
No. Good. I was just going to say drop it like it's hot.
They
That
have-
would have been unnecessary.
They have straight up robot waitresses at the ones that I went to. And they like come out on little trays with their little and they come up to your table. Just it's a robot with a tray on tracks, and I'm like, yes, please, I have more sake.
What is my
Wow.
purpose? Okay, last question.
Okay.
I'm loving this question.
Oh.
What are you listening to? What's in your car? What's
man.
what's happening
I'll let her
these
go
days?
first.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, go for
okay.
it.
I'm kind of all over the map.
Perfect. Love it.
Lately, as of the last 12 hours, I've been very into Olivia Dean.
Olivia Dean.
I'm also a Swiftie.
Ah, you like her new
Hardcore.
album?
I do.
Cool.
I like her new album. She sounds really happy, and I love that for her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
A lot of people say it's a little more sexualized.
I guess
Only
so,
a song,
but
I think. Yeah.
only a song and like one line in a song. So the people who are really upset about it, I don't really understand.
The
but
backlash.
yeah, I also don't invest that emotionally in other people's art. It's her art. Let her do her thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. I also in regular rotation I love Lord Huron.
Oh, we're seeing Richie
Ben
Mitch
Howard.
this weekend.
Yeah, we're seeing Richie Mitch and the Coal Miners. We
They're
love them.
so sick.
Ooh, and my all-time favorite band ever, forever and ever, probably at least for the last 10 years, has been the Revivalists.
Oof.
Okay.
You know them?
They rip.
Awesome.
Yeah.
They played here. You saw them here.
Yes, I first saw them in somebody's backyard,
Mm.
and then I saw them again at the Jefferson,
Yeah.
and then I saw them again in Atlantic City, New Jersey.
Amazing.
And now
And then they
their
sold
tickets
out.
are too expensive.
And then they sold out like
Yeah.
Red Rocks. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Yeah.
they're playing in the
Oh, wow.
backyard, then they sell out Red Rocks. You're
Yeah.
just like, they're good, dude.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
a total jam band.
I like how Dean had to
So I had to
pull
pull up my
up his
phone, and the reason
Yeah.
for that
Look.
is I'm really into death metal, but I
Yeah.
need you to know which specific ones. I'm also into indie because we're both into indie music, but
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I've been really into Sam Fender lately.
Okay.
He's just like a really cool indie artist. And then if I just go here into a playlist I've named "Keep Yelling at Me,"
Mhm.
I'm gonna drop 10 of them. So Invent, Animate, Era, Ocean's 8, Alaska, Periphery, Spirit Box. The female metal scene right now is exploding. These like
Yeah.
women with like these deep growls. Oh, it's so sick.
I just heard one from Pennsylvania.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Do you know
cool.
her name?
Yeah, I'll have to. I'll
From
look up.
Downingtown.
It's probably
It's me.
it's Catherine McAnally.
For those who can't see, which is everyone has their phones out right now.
Guys who
This
see,
is
guys who
insane.
see. But the last one I'll close with is Dance Gavin Dance. They're this terrible like metal band they're just Sacramento born and raised, and they have a cult following. Like they'll put on their own music festival and bring out like Skylit Drive and all these like 90s, early 2000s scream metal bands from the emo days, and they will sell out the show. Eat for 3 days, and they're just like
awesome.
It's just fun, man. Math rock. Do you know what math rock is?
No.
Very fast guitar that pretty much covers the whole neck, and it just plays constantly. And it's a little bit like meditative. It's really cool.
Yeah.
We should also give a shout out to Who's on Your Hat.
Oh yeah, Ezra. So these are my boys. They
played our wedding.
They played our wedding, and we had 80 people in formal attire in a circle pit.
Oh,
Wow.
that's
Yeah,
nice.
and so he's got that all like on camera, and they use it for like various
cool.
materials. So.
And Dean's cousin Echoes.
Oh yeah, Echoes is
Very
freaking
talented
sick.
musician. She's in our regular rotation.
She grew up like listening to Evanescence, so she grew up like on a lot of Evanescence, and then she's actually sang for Illenium and all these really neat EDM groups.
Cool.
And yeah, she's touring. She's gonna be
Cool.
touring pretty soon.
Man,
internationally.
so you guys are lovers of art. You're makers of art, and you're here, and you're in. This town is embracing you. You're embracing it. Congrats.
Yeah.
Sounds
Thanks.
awesome.
Appreciate
and you're
you
in
guys
love.
having us. Oh yeah.
Boom.
Love is good too.
So in love.
Yes,
That-
we are.
That band is called Nail Bite, the Pennsylvania
cool.
girl
Oh.
metal
Okay.
vocalists.
Consider them listened to.
Nail Bite. Yeah, it was very interesting.
Katie, are
Nail
you still
bite.
considering starting a matchmaking service?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
At one point this summer,
Soft
you were
launch.
like, I
Soft
think I'd be really
launch.
good at that. And I was like, okay, dude.
Yes. Okay. Because in all the people that I've met here, most are single, and most think that there are no other single people in Harrisonburg.
That is true.
Yes.
See?
I'm like, you're all single. Just talk to each other.
That doesn't
Ah.
make any sense.
Jay's
I
your
know.
consultant.
Matchmaker,
let's pair
I
up.
talk to people your age,
make
and
me a
Yeah.
like I can't meet anybody. I
Find
don't.
me a
Yes.
find.
Do you want to
Gay,
start a matchmaking
hydrate.
business with me?
Well,
You
that
guys
sounds
will
like,
be
that
the
sounds tricky.
musical band
Okay.
backup for
How would
the
it work? I could
matchmaking show?
introduce you to some people who need a
Find me
matchmaking.
a
Perfect. That's good.
See,
yeah.
he can cover your Mennonite segment.
Amazing.
Perfect.
Anybody
The
that wants
Mennonites
to-
can find people.
They really
I don't
can.
know.
Every Sunday, they all look at each other.
But what if they're not?
I'm
what if
parking
they're
my
not
horse.
practicing anymore?
Before we run out of time,
What if they're not?
Exactly. What if they're not practicing anymore?
Right. There you go. There you go.
we need
Even
to name
better.
it. We need to come up with a name right now.
For the matchmaking
Yep.
service? Oh gosh.
Loveless and the Bird. We'll launch it.
Oh,
Back alley McAlley.
I think
Back-
No, probably too soon.
McAnally.
I think
I'm just
actually
trying to remember your last
I'm
name.
not trying to
It's-
scare
it's-
people away before that.
the technology.
Mac in the alley.
Front
We'll
of the
find you
alley.
love.
Front of the alley.
Mac and Scott.
Okay, I could be into that one.
Love lost in an alley. Nope. Don't do it.
Oof. We're
All
like,
right,
looking
thank you,
around for
guys.
info.
Thank you for being here. Thanks for staying in Harrisonburg.
Oh man, thanks for
Thanks
having
for
us, man.
having
This was a
us.
blast.
Yeah. Maybe we'll see you up in Massanutten doing
Yeah.
some
Yeah, let's
snowboarding.
shred.
Maybe
Yeah.
we'll see you
That season's going to start
meditating.
soon, right?
Maybe
It's
you'll
super
see.
Doing
soon,
some
yeah.
Reiki. I don't know.
Maybe you'll see Dean at First Friday,
Yes,
November
Rocktown
7th,
Improv.
Rocktown Improv Show.
Oh, hello.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think you'll be there for that
Wait,
one.
wait.
Oh,
That's,
yeah.
Yeah,
that's,
yeah.
I'm here.
a week from
I'm here.
Friday.
2 weeks.
2
We got
weeks.
a weird Friday situation where the first Friday of November is the 7th. So
That's
it's
weird.
a whole week.
But we did get November
there.
And
back.
also, Christian is not here tonight
Yes.
because he's practicing for his play this weekend. If you want to see that, Medea.
Medea.
Court Square.
And if you
Film.
can't wait for theater, you can come to the Court Square Theater on Thursday,
Yes,
the 23rd,
we'll be there.
for Friendly City Fable's second anniversary.
Oof, that'd be
Pirate
so
theme.
good.
That's what I was.
Dressed
That's
as a
what I
pirate.
was thinking of. But you're not.
I'm not in that one, but I will be dressed as a pirate.
Yes.
What are you, yeah. What are you going to wear? I'm going to come with an eye patch, maybe.
Oh, nice.
Everybody will have eye
Get
patch.
I was
your
thinking about the
pirate
wooden
hat.
leg, but it's such a commitment.
Oh, so if everybody wears an eye patch
For life.
and they get them all to
Permanent.
wear their eye patch on the same side, then I only have to decorate one half of the stage. Perfect. Really?
Genius.
Forward thinking.
Yeah.
Forward.
Yarg.
All right. So
I hear the sounds of your bass
my
player.
buddy Andre Vasconcelos.
there they are.
Brazil, storming away, and Davi Mello playing guitar on this song. as well.
Ooh, hey, that's
Sweet.
Written by McAnally Show. It's a great song.
All right.
And
Oh man, you hear that?
yeah.
Thank
You're
you for
listening
being
to Bingo is Life, the podcast. It's what it's being called for now.
Yeah.
We're live and in person for Bingo is Life, the variety show. Bowl for $100 on the classic Duck Pins bowling lanes.
Do it.
Down here at our sponsor, Ruby's Arcade in downtown
Thank you, Ruby's.
Harrisonburg. Every Tuesday night, 7:30. You can listen to the podcast anytime you want to on the internets, on the streaming service of your choice. Thanks again, Dean and Katie. We'll see you next week, kids.
Sounds good, buddy.
Thank you. Thanks
Thanks,
for
guys.
having us.
Bingo is Life, a post-bingo Harrisonburg podcast. is brought to you by the Brothers How to Show and our friends at Ruby's Arcade in downtown Harrisonburg, Virginia. If you've enjoyed the show and feel it's worth spreading a little joy in this world, please tell just one person that you like this podcast. Word of mouth, more than any other form of promotion, is how creative works get noticed and sustain themselves. Thank you, Andrew Hickey, for that bit of wisdom, and thank you, listeners, for being part of the fun.